All right, we need to talk about winter arc. All right, you guys, so we are going to be talking about winter arc. You guys already saw my morning routine, and after I had breakfast, I was rushing and I went to train some clients. You guys didn't get to see that, but I really want to have a sit down with you guys to talk to you about winter arc, how to prepare for it, It's currently, well, in this video, it's October 25th. It's currently 11:48 now, but I want to talk to you guys about winter arc, what it is, how to prepare for it, how you can start, how you can go about it. So basically explaining winter arc. Winter arc is supposed to start October 1st, but obviously we're already into October. We're closer to November 1st. So this is viral on the internet. But this is a great opportunity to make this your new year, like setting your goals before the new year even happens, getting yourself in the rhythm before the new year comes, so you're not like new year, new me. This is a great way to take action now rather than waiting for the new year. So when the new year comes, you're already in the swing of things and you're already kind of setting the foundation for the real progress that's to come in January. So I actually want to talk to you guys about some of my own goals that I have for winter arc. And we're gonna go through them together. Okay, so some of the goals that I have for myself for not necessarily the next 90 days. It's supposed to be for 90 days, obviously October 1st to the end of the year, which makes it around 90 days. But we're gonna go with literally November, December, and continuing into January, because then you'll really be in the swing of things. But just starting now is going to be the main focus. So if you're ready to get into winter arc, I definitely suggest you pull out a piece of paper, or just type this in your phone, kind of like I did, and get ready to write some stuff down so you can start focusing on your fitness, your personal growth, just so when these colder months start to really impact you, that you're prepared for it, you have a plan kind of set in place. So I'm just going to go over some of the goals that I have for myself, and I'll talk to you on how to do some of your goals. Okay, so for myself, for the next, I put 90 days because I really wanted to go into January. So for myself, no phone for the first hour of the day. I really need to spend time with God and really listening to the Bible app or reading the daily devotional as soon as I wake up. I really like to do it before I go to sleep, which helps me kind of calm my mind. But I really need to start my day like that. So that's one of my goals. It's just a matter of me not hitting my snooze button. I just have to get up, and I'm really bad about it, but I just really need to get up. Another goal that I have is to wake up before 6 a.m. to go to the gym. So while I was in prep, that was really good for me, waking up before 6 a.m., going as soon as my gym opened, which was at 5, and going to the gym. So I have my alarm set for 5 a.m., so I need to wake up before 6 a.m. to get my butt up to go to the gym. So that's what I have for myself. Number 3, I have healthy food and daily movement, at least 10K steps daily. So I've already been doing like okay with food. Again, I am not going to say it just yet. You guys are going to see it in upcoming exciting vlogs, that I have a new plan for myself. I'm super excited about that. So I'm ending the year off really good. I'm really excited about that. So you guys are gonna get a bunch of content there, which I'm excited about. But I have been making a point to be more physically active, not just working out. So I've been trying my best to hit 10K steps daily. So walking my doggy dog has been a really big part of my activity, which it already has been, but walking, obviously my dog, has been a big part of my activity, and just making it a point that I set time to walk her for at least 30 minutes, because that knocks out a good amount of steps for my day-to-day routine. Number 4 that I have for myself is start going back to church, because I have been enjoying that so much. I haven't really been going to church. I have been more in like my word. But once I started going back to church a few weeks back, I have really been enjoying it. So start going to church, make it a point to get up on Sunday and just go to church. Because I have been enjoying it and the messages have been really good and they just really been speaking to me. And yeah, I really am in this season really wanting to just grow closer and closer and closer to God, which I have been loving it. And then 5, I have for myself, go heavy. Just go heavy on here, go heavy on YouTube. You guys are my accountability that I want to record and post between 2 to 3 times a week. I really need to make it a point. I'm saying it, so I really need to do it. So how I'm going to go about doing this is creating daily habits for myself that are going to help me get to my goals. So little tiny habits, like no phone for the first hour of the day. So my phone needs to be on do not disturb when I wake up, which is usually already on do not disturb until like 7 a.m. So my phone is already there to where I don't get on the phone, but I tend to like listen to stuff when I first wake up. So really I just need to be in silence. But I also need to, instead of listening to something, I need to read something. So that's going to be a big part of it for me, is reading the daily devotional. If I want the no phone for the first hour of the day to spend time with God, I just need to read the devotional rather than the first thing I do is hop on YouTube to listen to a YouTube video. Waking up before 6 a.m. It's really just a matter of me not hitting the snooze button, which I have been doing more recently, is hitting that snooze button. I just need to create those tiny habits. Healthy food, back to meal prepping. I really need to get back to meal prepping. And just setting an alarm for myself to walk Luna every single day. Going to church, setting my stuff out the night before, making sure that I'm not creating these elaborate plans Saturday to make sure that I can get up early to go to church. And for YouTube, really just creating a schedule for myself, to be like, okay, I need to sit down and record here. I need to create this idea, make a schedule for myself. So little tiny habits like that. You can get a habit tracker. You cannot get a habit tracker. I literally just write stuff down. That helps me. Look out for it and just try your best to not miss habits 2 days in a row. So we're all gonna miss stuff, but just trying not to miss habits 2 days in a row. Also, just leaving my old self behind, because you get to a point where you get tired of being kind of tired of your own kind of BS. So just more so relying on the strength of God rather than the strength of myself to like do these things. Because even right now, I really don't, I hate to say it, but I really don't feel like recording right now. But I told myself this. I told myself that I was going to sit down, record, and I just need to be a woman, or whoever's watching this, just be a person of your word. Because when you are a person of your word, you are more reliable, you are more trustworthy, and you begin to trust yourself more with what you want to do. So just be a person of your word. Also, how I'm going to do this is I need to have a whiteboard. I'm going to get a whiteboard and I'm going to write down different habits that I want to focus on that will help me achieve my goals. But the biggest thing here is that you can't focus solely on the goal, because the goal is going to be far ahead. You have to focus on the habits that are going to help you reach the goal. And also at the end of it, like celebrating your wins. So if you do, let's say you do a habit every day. Let's say, okay, I take my dog for a walk. This week, 5 days a week. I just missed 2 days, and I had intended on getting to 10K steps on a daily basis, but I took her 5 days out of the week, but I missed 2 days this week. That is a win, because I told myself I was going to take her 7 days, but I took her 5 out of 7 days. That's actually not bad at all. That's really, really good. And then the next week I do 6 and I only miss 1 day, or, like 4. It's just a matter of being consistent with it, because you're not always going to hit every single thing to a T. And yes, we're going to strive to be perfect, but we're human beings. So that's not that's not feasible. So we're never going to be perfect. So just celebrating your wins. Another thing is really perfecting my morning routine. Like, I have a good morning routine, but just really perfecting it and just really making it a point to hit the mark every single morning with my morning routine. Again, we're not going to be perfect, but I really just need to perfect it and get it down to a T every single day, to really just hit the ground running every single morning to make sure that I start my morning with a win. So if y'all want to see my morning routine kind of updated, drop comments down below, and I can kind of update my morning routine. Another way I can do this is cook more often. Healthy foods and daily movement. Again, daily walks with Luna no matter the weather, because even when it's like cold, it's been getting cold outside now, and I really don't like walking outside. I don't even like to walk out the door when it's cold outside, but just having non-negotiables with myself. So just making food more often, eating out less often. And it's holiday season now, so stuff is more tempting. Holiday food is coming around, so just making it a point to give myself non-negotiables, walking with her daily no matter the weather, and cooking more often, because honestly I have been enjoying cooking more often, so I've been loving that. And how I'm gonna do this is just asking God for strength, because I can't rely on my own strength. So just asking him for strength in my weaknesses, just to ask him to help fulfill me. So all right, so for you guys to start your winter art goals, I just broke down everything, my goals, and how I plan to achieve them. For your winter art goals, first thing we're gonna do for you guys, just so you can get an idea how we're gonna help you do this for the rest of 2024. First thing is setting clear, realistic goals for the next 2 months. So I want you guys, like I said in the beginning, to have a piece of paper and a pen out, and I want you to write 1 to 2 kind of realistic goals for the month of December. They can be workouts per week, they can be hitting a daily step count like I have for myself, or it could just be eating a little bit more balanced meals. So I want you to kind of pause this video and write down 1 to 2 things that you want to hit a goal for yourself. That could be in December, or that could be by January, because I'm going to continue my winter art literally into January, because I want this to be a consistent thing. Also, just so you know that smaller goals are going to be very important for these next few months. You don't want to do a tremendous big goal. You don't want to do a tremendous big goal, because it is going to feel scary only having a few months to achieve that big goal. And you're more likely to be a lot more consistent with these next few months, to be a lot more consistent, especially since holiday season is literally right around the corner. We got Thanksgiving, we got Christmas, or whatever holidays that you celebrate, and New Year's right around the corner. So it's gonna allow you to be a lot more consistent. So try to strive for a smaller goal that you know that, okay, if I stick to these next 3 months just hitting the mark every single day, I know I can achieve this. I know that I can do this. So, and it's also a matter of believing in yourself. So that's the first thing. Writing down 1 to 2 or even 5 things. Now, you don't want to do too much. You don't want to give yourself heavy. Do y'all see my cats fighting in the background? You don't want to do too much. Now, I gave myself 5 things because it all goes in my day that I kind of can work on. If you want to go for 3 to 5 goals, go for it. Absolutely go for it. But if you're just wanting to be, you're wanting to start a little small, you're new to this, you want to take advantage of winter art, I would say 2 goals, maybe, 2 goals for yourself that because like I said, smaller goals can help with your consistency, you being more consistent. Okay, next thing, we're going to talk about staying on top of your nutrition. So this is going to be another important thing, because again, holidays are right around the corner, and it's going to be a lot colder. It's going to be a lot harder to stay disciplined through these next few months, because you're gonna want warm things. You're gonna want a lot more comfort food. Your body is just wanting to be warm in these next few months. So really meal planning, meal prepping is going to be a big part of this winter arc. Really staying on top of your nutrition and having healthy alternatives for some of the meals that you are making. Holidays, I really don't give people too much crap for like holidays, like clients and stuff, because you're celebrating and you get to celebrate that like once a year. So Thanksgiving, Christmas, like enjoy it, but there's a way to go about it. So I really don't give people too many things for the holiday season, but around the holiday season, I will give you alternatives as we get closer to that time. But just always researching healthy ideas, different ideas for meal prep, whatever you like that's high protein. Also comment down below if you guys want to see an updated like what I eat in a day. I can give you guys that so you guys can see some of the colder things that I have kind of been eating in the colder time, not colder like foods, but like things I have been eating since it's been colder. And it's really important here to not restrict yourself. Like you don't want to restrict yourself. It's just a matter of practicing balance and being mindful. Just like in my previous video, practice mindful eating. Like when you're feeling full, you stop yourself when you're feeling full. Like mindful eating. When you're feeling full, just stop, because that will help you avoid the typical kind of holiday weight gain that people experience around this time of the year. So mindful eating is going to help. Meal prepping and meal planning, like what you want to eat. Also searching healthy alternatives for if you want to have like spaghetti. A simple swap is like, instead of doing ground beef, you could potentially do ground turkey, because I like ground turkey, or ground chicken, things of that nature. Or like if you don't make your own like sauce, I don't make my own sauce, but you buy the red sauce, find something that's lower in sugar, those kind of things. Put protein pasta instead of doing regular pasta. That's going to help as well. So just having healthier alternatives for different things, just so you can still enjoy foods that make you feel good and warm, especially this time of the year, but they're also going to be helping you with your goals. All right, next thing, if you are trying to take advantage of winter arc, is going to be developing a stronger workout routine to counter holiday temptations. So this is going to be a good thing if you're trying to really focus on the fitness aspect of winter arc. So I do suggest adding in strength training components. If you're not already strength training, adding strength training components into your workout sessions to keep your metabolism active, to help you burn calories even while you're sitting down, just like I am. Also, if you're short on time and you're always busy during the holidays, try adding in like HIIT routines. Comment down below if you guys want to see just follow along HIIT routines. I would love to know, and I would love to give you that content if you guys want to see stuff like that. That will help a lot. Also, it's getting colder, really increasing your mobility, your stretch routines, because it gets colder. It keeps your motivation kind of high, even on a day where you're like, I don't really feel like working out. At least you did some movement. And also, since it's getting colder, you don't want your joints to like lock up. You don't want your mobility to decrease. It's really just hard to stay active in the colder months, at least for me, and probably a lot of viewers, but a lot of people, it's just really hard for me to stay active. So adding in mobility and stretching, keep those things in mind. Also trying new workouts. If you like to try new things, try something different, or try things that you really don't like as a challenge to stay committed to your winter arc kind of challenge. So at the end of it, you're like, dang, I actually did it. Like, I know I can do it. Now I'm good for 2025 because I'm actually doing stuff. Even if I don't want to, I know that I can because I actually accomplished it. So for me, would be like, if I wanted to, would be to add in running. Which that's not one of my goals. I still do add in running, but it would be a goal for me to like maybe next year I'll try it, but like to like run every single day for winter arc. That would be a challenge to me because I actually don't like running. So but yeah, try something that's maybe challenging, or just try new workouts to just help you stay committed to winter arc. Okay, next thing is going to be your mindset and your self-care for long-term success. So mindset is going to be everything during this challenge right now for you during this winter arc season. Keeping a positive attitude and staying consistent is really going to set you up for success once 2025 hits, January comes around. It's going to be more so a checkpoint rather than you starting the year over. It's going to be more so like, okay, where am I at? I can reevaluate where I am in this challenge. Okay, let me keep going. These are the little tiny adjustments I need to make, rather than you starting this challenge from day one. So that's going to be really important. Also incorporating a lot of self-care rituals, like just like for me, not using your phone first thing in the morning, doing daily devotionals if you are a believer, doing your daily devotionals in the morning, journaling, meditating, saying affirmations. Those are going to be different things, different self-care kind of rituals to keep your mind kind of going through this, because again, you're not going to always be motivated. It's going to be more so you being disciplined to do it every single day. And that's part of the challenge, is you consistently doing it. And that's why it's important to set small goals for yourself, because you're going to be very overwhelmed if you set a lot of different things for yourself. Okay, next, this one is going to be kind of interesting. So really, you're going to want to visualize 2025 goals right now and kind of work backwards. So imagine where you want to be kind of at the start of 2025. Imagine where you want to be at the start of 2025, and then create actionable steps to make that kind of a reality for yourself. So 2025, where do you want to be? Or what do you want to achieve for yourself? Kind of think of it that way. And then right now, what can you do to make that happen for yourself? So that's what I want you to think about for 2025. You're thinking about your goals now for 2025, but right now you're already putting that in place, if that makes sense. So right now you can think of it as like your new year, not new me, but new year kind of different you. Like you're making yourself better, like better you, pretty much. Building those habits now kind of to avoid like the pressure. So take those habits in consideration right now. It's going to be difficult again because it is the end of the year. You're entering winter arc, which is going to be super difficult because a lot of people actually give up around this time of year, which I hate to see. But this is actually, I'm so glad that this is going kind of viral, because it is putting people in a better position to not have to start all over once 2025 hits. So this is going to be great for you. What I always like to do is make my vision board. So this vision board that I have, hopefully you guys can see it, but this vision board that I have for myself is usually like a life kind of vision board. And I started doing it, I think back in 2023, where I made it my home screen and my laptop screensaver, and it's been my screensaver all year. I don't change my screensaver at all. So I can always kind of see my goals, what I'm aiming for, what I want to reach for. That's also a really good way to kind of set yourself up for winter arc, is by doing that now. And I'm actually going to do it probably around the beginning of December. I'll probably make myself a new vision board for my phone and for my computer background, because I actually love doing it. It's super easy. You literally just go on Pinterest and just find a bunch of pictures, and then go on Canva, and you can just put pictures on Canva, download it, and it's literally in your photos, and you can have it as your background. So I love doing that. And that's a really good way to kind of visualize where you want to be in 2025, what you have goals for yourself for the next year. So kind of ending this video on kind of a higher note. This winter arc really is going to be, hopefully all this information that I just gave you helped. But this end of the year is not the end of the year. Like, just because we're about to enter into November, it's not like, oh, it's the end of the year, like I'm done, I don't have anything to worry about, I'm just gonna do me, I'm gonna start in 2025. No, you need to start right now, sis. You need to get up, you need to write your goals down, you really need to sit back and evaluate like everything about you. Like, you really need to set a mirror in your face and really just go ahead and make this the season of growth and transformation for yourself. Because when you invest the time in for yourself now, you're gonna be like who am I? You're gonna be a whole different person. If you can commit to yourself now, then when January comes around, you're gonna feel like you're ahead of everything. You're gonna feel like you're ahead of everybody. You're starting on your goals now that you've been wanting to do. All the things that you have in your heart, all those ideas you have in your heart, why not just start on them now? Why do you have to wait until 2025? Why do you have to wait until January 1st? You can literally start right now. I actually think you should start right now. So we're gonna go into 2025 focused. We're gonna go into 2025 disciplined. We're gonna go into 2025 productive. We're still in 2024, but sis, it's October 25th, and I want you to start actually right now. Like right now. I want you to write down all your goals, and you can start right now. So hopefully this video was helpful for you guys. I hope that you guys take winter arc seriously, because I have been preaching winter arc to everybody around me, like winter arc all day, baby. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys are setting goals for yourself, because we are going into 2025 like killing it. Absolutely just coming in hot 2025. Because guess what? We're already going to be there. We're already going to be there. We're already moving like it's new year. And when you're moving like that now, then you're already going to be ahead of the game. So I need you to be ahead of the game, okay? I need you to write down your goals now. I need you to set actionable steps for yourself. And I need you to be on it. I need you to be on it. So wherever you are watching this, listening to this, I hope that you take winter arc seriously. I hope you set actionable goals for yourself. And I hope that your winter arc is going to be good. I hope it's going to be good, because you deserve it to be good. You deserve to invest in yourself and put yourself first for this winter season and going into 2025. You deserve to reach your goals, even though it's the end of the year. You absolutely deserve that. You do not need to wait until January 1st, sis. You can start it right now. So I will see you guys in the next video. As always, stay pretty fit, fam, and we're having a good winter arc. Period. Mwah.